Hi, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 26th August 2022. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. This is my spiritual channel on YouTube. Haribol trsv nectar nectar nectar. In this particular vlog, in my other videos, we have been discussing about the knowledge and information that we gathered by the study of spiritual books, scriptures, and assorted subjects, and through contemplation of material universe and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that rule. It is only an extension of what we have been discussing till now. Today, we will discuss about the second stage in the life of a living entity according to our ancient seers of yore. It is known as the Grihastha. Now we shall have a recap about the whole thing. According to our ancient seers, there are 4 ashramas of 20 each in the life of a human living entity. These 4 ashramas aggregate to a lifetime of 100 years. The first ashrama, Brahmacharya, we have already discussed before. We have also found that it has a connection with the 4 bodies that surround or envelop the spiritual spark of every human living entity. The 4 layers are: the first layer of causal intelligence, the second layer of astral mind, the third layer of etheric senses, and the fourth layer of the gross body. According to our own contemplation, we have found that there is a relationship between the gross body and the first ashrama, that is Brahmacharya. Today we shall talk about the second ashrama, that is Grihastha. If the Brahmacharya ashram of 25 years is related to the gross body, then it is quite evident that the 25 years Grihastha, which is the second stage, is directly related to the etheric senses. How we will find now. This Grihastha is also of 25 years only. It starts from the age of 26 of the living entity and ends up at the age of 50 of the same living entity. But however, unlike the various phases of the first ashrama, that is brahmacharya, that is the newborn baby, the infanthood, the babyhood, the childhood, the adolescence, and the teenage, this adulthood of 25 years is only one phase of adulthood. The education of the theoretical type has already been gathered or taken by the living entity through his or her going to various phases of school and college. They have acquired the necessary theoretical knowledge in various fields, including maximum material knowledge and a little bit of the spiritual knowledge, which will come handy to them when they reach other ashramas. However, before that, they reach the adulthood or grihastha ashrama. Now, equipped with his or her knowledge of the brahmacharya period, mainly materialistic, this person who has now become an adult tries to acquire a job in the market or society, earn his or her living, get married, and raise a family so that he or she may spend the next 25 years in this etheric senses connected grihastha ashrama. We said that grihastha ashrama is connected to the etheric senses because this etheric senses is the first subtle body among the layers in the bodies of the spiritual spark. This etheric senses layer is directly connected to the gross body. There are 5 types of etheric senses which are put to full use or optimum use as a person in the grihastha ashrama. These 5 senses are sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. In this particular grihastha ashrama, the person gets attracted to the opposite sex, gets married, cohabits, and raises children and raises a family. For that, he or she has to use his or her senses, especially the lust side of senses, which is useful when used correctly for getting a family and raising it. The adult uses most of his time in the 25 years as a householder. He or she raises a family, rears his or her children, puts them into education, earns a living, gets experience, maturity, and wisdom. All of these maturity, wisdom, etc. are mainly materialistic in nature. In the brahmacharya period, he or she had acquired theoretical knowledge. That knowledge is put into practice as a householder or as an adult by the same living entity. Equipped with the theoretical knowledge, he or she gains wisdom, maturity, and experience, because the practical side of life is very, very drastically different from what he or she had learnt in his or her brahmacharya period. These 25 years are used only by the person to live as a householder. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular subject. Please share your own experiences, opinions, thoughts, and ideas about this matter, so that we may join everything together and come up with something which is applicable or useful to everyone in the society. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.